Don't forget to check out and grab your copy of our 2 newly released books, Football, a Love Story, and What Did Football Teach Me? These books feature over 100 stories from current and former coaches, players, executives, and entertainers from across the football landscape, describing what got them involved in the game, what they love about it, and what life lessons the game taught them. You can find your copy or order your copy from our website at footballgameplan.com/books. Edition of 4 Downs with the Czar. I'm Emory Hunt, the Czar of the Playbook, here at Memorial Field on the campus of Dartmouth College. They knocked off Cornell 21-3. Now let's start with first down in this ball game. Looking at Dartmouth's offense, I thought the offensive line and the ground game really took over in the second quarter, and they carried this offense throughout the course of the second, third, and also fourth quarter. You look at guys like Brian Grove, Ryder Stone, Kyle Bramble, the running back, and even late in the game, Vito Pensa got some action in and was really rushing the football, going over 5.5 yards a carry. So I thought the ground game and that offensive line in general really held their own versus the Big Red, and was a big reason why they won this ball game. Looking at second down, Cornell's offense, I thought the running game was there for the taking throughout the course of the ball game. They ran the football well throughout this matchup. The first drive, they moved the football down the field versus Dartmouth with ease. They got points on the board. They got 3, and that was their only lead of the ball game. The passing game, however, after that first drive was very inconsistent. So if they're going to look for some things to work on for the rest of the season, it's going to have to be that passing game. They got to find a timing, and they got to get everyone in sync. But the ground game, I thought, with that offensive line and their tailbacks, was definitely there with Luke Hagee. Looking at third down, Dartmouth's defense, I thought they did a great job in this ball game. This was a phenomenal performance by the Big Green's defense. 2 out of 11 on third down was Cornell's offense, and that's ultimately what beat these guys. Again, 21-3 was the score. Cornell couldn't sustain drives, which put that offense of Dartmouth back on the field, so their defense did a great job, especially on third downs. And finally, looking at fourth down, Cornell's defense, I thought the pass defense actually played great. Quiet as kept, they held that passing game of Dalen Williams and the Dartmouth Big Green in check. The run defense, however, especially on the interior, was a little soft, and they couldn't really stop the ground game of the Big Green, which ultimately led them to lose this ball game 21-3. Player of the game for Dartmouth, I think you have to give it to the entire Big Green defense. 2 out of 11 on third down. That's getting the job done. After that first drive, again, well, on that first drive, they moved the football at ease against this Big Green defense. However, they clamped down in the red zone, held Cornell to 3, and that's the same 3 that they had throughout the course of this ball game. So that defense did a well of a job versus this Big Red offense. The player of the game for Cornell was running back Luke Hagee, who became the first player in Ivy League history to rush for over 2,000 yards and catch for over 1,500 yards in a career. He did that tonight versus Dartmouth. So, again, you have to tip your hat to him and how well he has done, not only in this game, but for the course of his career. So Luke Hagee definitely gets my player of the game for the Big Red. So that wraps it up from Memorial Field here in Hanover, New Hampshire, as Dartmouth knocks off Cornell 21-3. I'm Emory Hunt, the Czar of the Playbook, and for more 4 Down with the Czar segments, visit our website at footballgameplan.com/4 Downs with the Czar. And for all of my scouting notes from this ball game, got some great notes on their outstanding quarterback Dalen Williams and their outstanding tailback as well, Luke Hagee. So visit our website at footballgameplan.com/Hunt scouting notes.